Hello there, can you hear me? Okay, so now I know that you can hear me. We're going to start with the with the session. I can see Arturo, I can see Hector, I can see Dylan. So thank you very much for being here. All right, so I'm going to start telling you that I have already sent all the grades on the platform, and you will have you had the opportunity to tell me, okay, teacher, I agree with my grade, or teacher, I have a question with my grade. So as we know, as you know, I always try to give you clear explanation and the reasons why you got that specific grade. So now I can see Mia, I can see Christopher. So thank you very much for being here. That's good for the classroom. That's good to know that you are here. All right. So, and I think, well, according to the message that you sent on the platform, you well, supposedly you don't have questions. Apparently, you don't have questions about your grade. Some people, well, unfortunately, not all the grades um, were good. Some people uh, had bad grades. However, you can have this new month, which is May, to increase your performance, to increase your grade on the activities. So uh, remember, if you have question, don't forget that we have the platform. You can send me a message on the platform. Okay. So hello over there. Okay, so someone is selling cheese near my house, so sorry for the audio. So someone is selling cheese. So you hear that? Um, well, you know, I cannot control what what is sold near my house. Queso de hebra, queso fresco, queso botadero y mantequilla de vaca, prueba rico y deliciosa, uno de los quesos norteños, acérquese y pregunte. Okay, sorry, my neighbor is buying some cheese, so I'm going to mute the 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 lesson a little bit. So when the cheese seller goes away, so I'm going to mute the classroom a little bit, like 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so as I was telling you, I have already sent all the grades on the platform. Some people reply their some people reply my message saying, "Okay, teacher, thank you. I understand my grade." Some people didn't reply, so I assume that you agree with your grade. I have already sent the grades to the principal office, so there is no way to change the the grade. Of course, I made some mistakes. Some people sent their activity, but I didn't check the activity. So I took my I took the weekend to check the grades. If you have questions, I was always replying on the platform. So right now there is nothing to change. So all the grades have been uh, given to the principal. All right. So for this week, we're going to work on the. It's going to be a review. The review for this, the topics that we're going to look to do this weekend or this week are going to be the following. We're going to work on the platform. We're going to work on vocabulary, and we're going to work on superlative adjectives. So there are going to be two activities on the platform. One activity is going to be about vocabulary, and the other activity about the is going to be about the activities. Okay, so the vocabulary is going to be about the vocabulary that is on the glossary. Remember that I uploaded a glossary. You can check the glossary. Glossary it's over here. So you're going to check this glossary. There are basically feelings. So you're going to check the glossary. We're going to do an activity based on the glossary, and you're going to find a video explaining what superlatives are. So you shouldn't have those are the two activities that we are going to do for this week: the vocabulary and the superlative. So you will have a video explaining what superlative adjectives are, and after the video, you will have an exercise as usual. If you check the platform right now, you're going to find that there is nothing on the platform yet. I mean the activities, because as usual, I prefer to explain what the activities are, and after the explanation, I can I can show you the activities. So the activities are going to be on the platform today in the afternoon. So don't worry, if you check the platform right now, you're going to find some just the video. Okay. So okay, now I can see that there are more people on the recording. So can you please do the same? Write your name, write the word here, so I know that you are here watching. Can you please do that? Okay, Mi Alonso, thank you very much that you are here. Christian Gonzalez. Thank you that you are here. Okay, anyone else? Okay, just two students are watching this uh, classes. All right. So these are the this is the activities that we need to complete. The superlative adjective, as you know, there are only some activities. Well, there are only expressions that we use as we use to talk about an specific characteristic of someone or something. For example, if I want to express that in the classroom there is a student who is very intelligent and is uh, and do all the activities right, so I can say, I know, maybe Mia is the most intelligent student. I can also say Christian is the most responsible student. So that's basically the one of the uses of superlative adjectives is when I want to express that someone or something has a characteristic that is uh, that goes beyond to the others. So if I have a group, I can say uh, I can say a characteristic of that person. For example, I can say Hector is the smartest student in the classroom. So I am saying that Hector is very smart. Okay. For example, I can also say Marisol is the most responsible student. So I'm saying that all my students are responsible, but Marisol is a little bit more responsible than the others. So I use the superlative. Marisol is the most responsible student. So these are some of the uses that we can find on the superlative adjectives. I also on the video I also explained that there are two kind of adjectives. There are long adjectives and short adjectives. In the classroom, we have already see that there are short and long adjectives. The short adjectives are expressions or adjectives that are only for some words, like one syllable or two syllable, like lazy. Lazy is a short adjective. For example, I can say Hector is the laziest student in the classroom. Okay, so lazy is a short adjective because it only has two syllables. The one who is lay and z. Lazy, two syllables. If I want to use a long adjective, I can use, for example, intelligent. When I use a long adjective, I add the word the most. For example, with short adjective, I use the adjective and add EST, for example, small plus EST goes smallest. So this is one of the uses of uh, this is one of the uses for short adjectives. If I want a long adjective, I add the long adjective plus the must, and it gives me the superlative form of the adjective. For example, the most intelligent. Okay, this is a long adjective. We add the most plus the adjective. The most intelligent, the most uh, handsome, the most beautiful. So these are the uses for the adjectives. Do you have questions so far on this topic? Okay, Christian doesn't have questions. Anyone else? Okay, Dylan doesn't have question. Okay, Dylan doesn't have question. Arturo doesn't have question. Christian doesn't have questions. Okay. If you, I don't know, maybe today in the afternoon you think of question, remember that you can send me a message on the platform. Remember that I always reply your messages. There is no message that I don't reply. I always say, uh, for example, if you send a message in the morning, I reply in the morning. But if you send a message at night, I reply the following day. Remember that I am uh, always on the platform in the morning. So in the morning, you can send any kind of message. You can send any kind of question. I always reply those questions. Okay. Uh, Hi, Angel. So thank you very much for being here. And just as I was telling you, this week we're going to do two, two activities, one regarding vocabulary and the other one regarding superlative adjectives. Okay. The activities are going to be on the platform today in the afternoon, as usual. After this session, I show you the activities on the platform, and with that, those activities, you can you can start working on them. Okay, Arturo, I haven't said goodbye, but you are saying goodbye, so bye bye. So right now, I'm going to start. Okay, Angel, thank you very much for for telling me that Jana cannot speak. Okay, do you mean she cannot speak or she cannot write? Because if she cannot speak, could be dangerous. Do you mean she couldn't write on the comment? Okay, bye bye. Okay, so I see that some people are saying goodbye. So if you don't have further question, you can say uh, you can say goodbye and you can go to have your lunch. Okay, I'm going to stay here for a couple of minutes and then I will end the live transmission. Okay, bye bye. Okay, some people are still here. So remember, if you have questions, you can tell me. Okay, so I think that most of you have been are not still on the broadcast. So I will finish the broadcast. Bye bye.